In question 2, we're going to simplify this fraction. So first of all, before we talk about these questions, we can think about for 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3. When you plus two fractions together, first of all, we need to make the denominator be the same. The easiest way is just to times the 2 with this 3. So you times the denominator together. So on the left-hand side, they don't have a 3 here. So we times a 3 to them. But when you times something on the denominator, to make it balance, we need to times a 3 on the numerator as well. So similarly for this 3. So originally there's no 2 on the denominator, so we times the 2 on the denominator. To make it balance, we times another 2 on the numerator as well. So now the denominator are the same. Both of them are 6. So now when they are the same denominator, then we can just group the numerator together. So the numerator is going to be 3 plus 2. Then we have this is 5 over 6. So this is something we simplify a fraction. Then if we have some fraction like this, we do the similar way. So for the left part, we have this m minus 3. But for the right part is m plus 3, which means that we have to make the denominator be the same first, so that we have this is m minus 3 times m plus 3. And now you times m plus 3, which means that you have times m plus 3 as well on the numerator. If you can see like this way, this m plus 3 and this m plus 3 actually can be cancelled out because they're the same. And then this 3 over m minus 3 is actually the same as the left part. So now we do the similar way for the right-hand side. So now I have 2 over m plus 3 times m minus 3. And as again, you times m minus 3 on the right-hand side, so you times m minus 3 on the numerator as well. So now we can see from here, the numerator is actually the same. So now we can group them together to get m minus 3 times m plus 3. And then what we on the numerator is 3 times m plus 3 minus 2 times m minus 3. And you can see from here, there's a bracket we expanded. But be careful that this is using the negative 2 times the m and negative 2 times the negative 3. So now we can write this is equal to 3m plus 9 minus 2m plus 6 divided by the rest. So now we can say this is equal to, we group the similar term, 3m minus 2m giving you just m, and then 9 plus 6 giving you 15. And now we can see from here, the answer should be equal to D. And actually there's another way to do with, which is because there's only one variable, which is only the m, and then you can see from here, m actually can be any number, isn't it? So we can just substitute m to be any number. So for example, we can substitute the m is actually equal to 0. Then for this part, we change the m becomes 0, isn't it? Then we can have 3 over negative 3 minus 2 over 3. And using a calculator, you can get this is actually equal to negative 5 over 3. So you can write it here, negative 5 over 3. And then after that, we substitute the m for all of these choices to see which one is exactly the same as negative 5 over 3. So for the first one, if you substitute this is 0, then you can actually get this is equal to negative 1 over 9, which is wrong. And then do the similar thing for this one. When you substitute the 0 for this m, then you can actually get this is 0 divided by something, which is 0, which is wrong as well. We are finding something that is exactly negative 5 over 3. And for the third one, for C, if you substitute this is 0, then we can get is actually equal to 5 over 3 if you use a calculator, which is wrong as well. But if you substitute the 0 here, then you can actually get this is actually the same as negative 5 over 3. So that D is 100% sure, which is correct. If you think this method is too hard, then try to use this substituting method, which make your life easier.